Alright guys, today's the day. We are going to stain the barn door. I know you guys have been waiting for weeks now since I told you. But first what we're going to do is we're going to do another transfer to wood from paper to wood so that we can make this custom bottle opener. I'm actually going to send it to my dad, but this is the logo for a jewelry company out of New York. So with it being close to Valentine's Day, you may love woodworking, but I'm sure your significant other probably likes jewelry. They've got some pretty cute little tag necklaces you can customize. This is Oreo, our shop cat. Let's get to it. And one thing I learned from the last time I did it is it's important to do basically the whole board just so that you don't end up with one spot after you go to finish it with whatever other finish you're gonna put on it. It'll look different because it won't be hardened. So we're just gonna put should have got a bigger paintbrush. We're just gonna put this on here kinda real fast. Let's make sure we get the whole board all the way across. Definitely should have just used a bigger paintbrush. I'm gonna hurry up and try to get all the way across it before it starts to dry. I would just like to know, how do other people get their lettering and stuff put on their board? Do you burn it with a wood burner? Which I would like to start trying that. I'd actually bought a wood burner a while back. I haven't had time to use it yet, or do you use a laser engraver? That would be cool to have too. We're almost to the end. We're getting there. Now I'm just gonna go back over, put a little bit more. Just gotta make sure I get it all covered here. Now we got this. We're gonna stick that down. Nice. Pretty straight in the middle. Then we're gonna take our handy dandy little card here. Get all the bubble it. Press down real nice. Only used this technique a few times and seems to work pretty good for what I need it for, so just gonna keep at it. It's definitely one of those things that you have to practice if you want to be good at. And so hopefully a few more tries and I'll be getting pretty good at it. So we've started to make the lettered, I don't know, monogrammed, if you want to call it that, bottle openers, which you can check out on our website. That link is in the description below. Cat's going nuts right now. All right, so that looks pretty good. We just spread all this stuff out so it's all nice and even. There's so many different ways you can finish a project when you're working with wood. All right, so that's enough of that. So we're gonna just sit this over here on the drying rack, also known as the four-wheeler. We'll let that dry up over there. We'll finish that up on a different shop Saturday. Right now we got a cat up in the rafters spying. Oreo. All right, but now we just gotta get the dust off the door and then we're gonna finish it, and I am going to use the classic gray wood finish. I've never used this color stain before. I've never used stain for a barn door before. This is the first barn door we've made, so we'll see how it finishes out. So as I'm sitting here trying to clean off the barn door for us to finish it, it got me to thinking, who would like to have a truckload of that dropped off at their house all milled up, and what would you make out of it? How many people have a favorite sawmill that they get their wood from? Give them a shout out down below. I don't know how many people have ever stained before. This is my first time on doing something this big. So this is the largest project I've ever stained. Some things you need is, as you can see, you need some gloves, stir stick, screwdriver to get this open, and then your finish. So we're just gonna use that, and then a rag or a paintbrush to put it on. We're just gonna use a rag because that's all I got today. So here we go. And it is freezing cold again today. It's warm enough for it to rain, but it's still only like 34 degrees or 35 degrees. Probably not the best temperature to be doing this stuff in, but I can't wait till summertime to do it. So we're just gonna do it today. Just gonna stir it up a little bit. I'm really excited about using this gray here. I think it's gonna make it look pretty cool. And of course, all that stuff's on the bottom of the can. That's why it's important to stir it up. I thought I shook it up really good, but I guess not. It's probably the crappy store I bought this stuff from, too. Sorry about this boring part of stirring. Very important to get your stuff mixed up properly so it works properly. There we go. We're getting it. What is your favorite kind of finish? Does it depend on the project? What kind of wood it is? Probably gonna end up with a ring on it. I'm really glad we get to learn together because I really wanted to be getting into woodworking and finally doing it. That's probably stirred up good enough. Nope. Crud. As the kids say, accidents happen. So, just gonna dip this in here. Probably should use a separate container, but this is probably the only project we're gonna use this on, so it's fine. It's gonna give it a real weathered look, I think. It's kind of exciting when you don't really know what you're doing, and then it's exciting to see how it turns out. As you can see, it's going on pretty good. You just gotta try to get it all covered here. Just gotta make sure it's real nice, even application, I imagine. Just made the mistake of getting both hands involved here. And I believe you're supposed to wait about 20-30 minutes and then wipe off the remaining part that hasn't soaked into the wood. So I think it's going to make a pretty good finish. So just adjust add a little bit of stuff on a couple spots here. And then we just have to wait for it to dry. And now that I think about it, pretty sure Shelly said she was going to finish this in white. Oh well. Thanks for joining us on Shop Saturday this week, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. We'll be back next Saturday finishing up the custom bottle opener there for my dad. And we would like to know, what projects are you currently working on? Thanks for watching. Man, I think this is going to be really nice.